What if poop was also a dish? I know, it sounds totally gross at first, but hey, that's the fun of what if scenarios, right? So let's take a deep breath, put our imaginary chef hats on, and dive into a world where poop isn't just something you flush away, but something you actually put on a plate, season with spices, and serve up with a smile. Sounds crazy? Well, stick around because this one is going to be one wild ride through a very, very different reality. If poop was considered a dish, the entire way we think about food, hygiene, and even culture would be flipped upside down. First off, people would probably not even call it poop. It would have some fancy name like terra cuisine or digestive delight. Chefs would train for years to perfect the art of preparing it. Michelin-starred restaurants would have entire tasting menus centered around different types of, processed meals. There would be poop sommeliers, poop critics, and TV shows like Master Pooper, where contestants whip up 5-star poop dishes in 30 minutes. Presentation would be everything. You'd walk into a fine dining restaurant and be served a beautifully plated dish with gold flakes, microgreens, and a delicate drizzle of sauce, all featuring the main ingredient, processed human or animal waste, artfully reinvented. In everyday life, this would mean that bathroom habits would change completely. Public restrooms would double as kitchens. Instead of being a private, rushed moment, using the bathroom might be more like a proud ritual. People would be discussing their latest recipes in casual conversation. Oh, you should really try the new cafe down the street. Their caramelized curry poop is just divine. There would be poop festivals where people come together to showcase their most creative dishes, judged on flavor, aroma, and even artistic expression. Hygiene technology would evolve like crazy too. You'd have to guarantee that the food is safe to eat after all. Scientists and chefs would collaborate to create purification machines, flavor enhancers, and seasoning processes that transform the raw material into something not only edible but mouth-wateringly delicious. Instead of fearing bacteria, people would develop superimmune systems, and probiotic would take on a whole new level of meaning. Social structures would completely change as well. The way people view class, status, and wealth would shift because the quality of your dish could determine your social standing. Imagine people bragging about how rare or exotic their poop dishes are. This one's from a vegan-only retreat in the mountains of Nepal, aged for 6 months in oak barrels. It would be a major industry, with markets selling different grades and varieties, kind of like coffee beans or wine grapes today. You could have poop from different diets, regions, and lifestyles, each offering a unique flavor profile. Organic poop would be all the rage. No processed foods allowed. There's a fun side to imagine too. Cooking shows would be hilarious. Picture a world where Gordon Ramsay is screaming at contestants, "This poop is undercooked. It's raw. It's an insult to the palate." Fast food chains would have slogans like "freshly dropped daily," and there'd be poop drive-thrus offering quick bites for people on the go. Instead of Taco Tuesdays, you'd have Terrific Turd Thursdays. Birthday cakes might have a completely different meaning. Don't even ask about wedding banquets. And just imagine Valentine's Day. "Here, darling, I made you a heart-shaped poop soufflé to show my love." In the long term, though, the global impact would be wild. Food waste as we know it would drop dramatically. If poop was edible, the cycle of consumption would be much more sustainable. Agriculture might change, as fewer resources would be needed to grow endless amounts of new food. It could even help with world hunger. Imagine turning waste into gourmet meals in areas where food scarcity is a real problem. Environmentalists would cheer, and landfills would have a whole new lease on life. Poop-powered economies might rise, and farm-to-table would literally be person-to-plate. Governments would regulate poop dishes with health standards and certifications. There would be international poop conventions, global poop cuisine awards, and poop recipe books topping bestseller lists. And tourism would explode as people traveled across the globe to taste different cultural variations of the dish. But, of course, not everyone would be thrilled about it. Some traditionalists would protest. Save real food. Movements would spring up, pushing back against the poop cuisine culture. Health debates would rage about what's safe, what's ethical, and what crosses the line. Some countries might ban poop dishes altogether, while others fully embrace it, creating a new divide in culinary politics. Schools would offer poop cooking classes, and kids would come home proudly showing their dish of the day to their parents. At the end of the day, if poop were a dish, it would challenge every single thing we thought we knew about taste, hygiene, food culture, and even human pride. It would force us to rethink our deepest assumptions about what's acceptable and what's not. In a strange way, it would bring out humanity's creativity, resilience, and ability to adapt. After all, if you can turn poop into a delicacy, is there anything humans can't do? So, what do you think? Would you be adventurous enough to try the famous 5-spice poop dumplings? Or would you stick to the classics? Let's hear your wildest dish ideas in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more crazy, mind-bending what-if scenarios right here at What If Factory. Until next time, keep dreaming, and maybe keep your kitchen a little extra clean, just in case.